Coast Guard continues to look for the remaining members of the Kimberly family, presumed to be lost somewhere in the Gulf. So far, crews have recovered 2 bodies, both found floating about 37 miles west of Sanibel Island. Earlier today, we joined the Coast Guard aboard one of their C-130 aircraft as the crews went about their search. We watched as the airmen crisscrossed the waters east of Boca Grande, looking for any signs of survivors. Tonight, the Gulf is giving up some clues in the form of personal items from the 29-foot sailboat.
And we're also hearing from people who know this sailing family. Peter Bernard is live at the Coast Guard station in St. Petersburg with the latest on the search effort. And Peter, at this point, hope is dimming, but they are not letting up.
They are not letting up, Keith and Jen. As long as there is a remote possibility that the remaining 2 are alive, the search continues, and that includes boats from behind me here and airplanes from Air Station Clearwater. But that's not looking good as we enter the 3rd night of searching. It appears a trifecta of unfortunate circumstances may have doomed the Golden Goddess with the 4 Kimberly family members aboard. A friend believes they didn't have a marine radio that could have summoned help on the emergency channel.
And I never did get back up with him, and he left, and he didn't get the radio from me, which really discourages me now.
A friend tells us the 29-footer was not seaworthy.
The trip that he was talking about taking on it, yes, he could have done that with that boat. Where he was at, no, he had no business being out there.
And the weather that night, 6-foot seas, high winds, and pelting rain likely prevented Ace Kimberly and his 3 teenage children from putting on their life jackets. The Coast Guard found 6 of them floating in the Gulf. Sources tell us the Coast Guard found the bodies of Rebecca and her dad, Ace. That leaves Donald and Roger, the 2 boys, still unaccounted for.
They were good people. They were courteous. He taught his youngsters to have respect for people.
An emotional aunt told us by phone the loss is devastating.
They hadn't heard from him since Sunday, so then I figured that it wasn't good. Feels like I lost one of my own kids.
The boat's intended destination, Fort Myers, where Ace Kimberly wanted to get it repaired.
Not going to be the same without him.
And the Coast Guard is putting all their new information out on Twitter, and so far there's no indication this search is going to be suspended or halted. Jen?
Peter Bernard live in St. Pete for us tonight. Thanks, Peter.